Palma de Mallorca, Spain. The sun-drenched shores of Mallorca, a haven of tranquility and royal respite for centuries, have been rocked by an unexpected tempest, a legal hurricane aimed squarely at Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex. In a stunning escalation of what began as a murmur of discontent, a high-ranking official from the Balearic Islands governing body has officially filed a lawsuit against Markle, accusing her of brazen copyright infringement over the As Ever logo, the cornerstone of her burgeoning lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard. The lawsuit, filed in a Palma court earlier today, is not merely a legal challenge, it's a declaration of war, a defiant stand against what Mallorca officials are portraying as Markle's corporate arrogance and cultural appropriation. Sources close to the Duchess are whispering of panic within her Montecito mansion, as this unexpected legal broadside threatens to unravel the meticulously crafted image of her brand and potentially expose a darker side to the Sussex Empire's relentless pursuit of global dominance. Could this be the branding blunder that finally brings the carefully constructed House of Sussex crashing down, leaving Meghan Markle facing not just public condemnation, but the very real threat of legal repercussions and a tarnished legacy? The lawsuit, spearheaded by Maria Elena Alvarez, the esteemed Director of Cultural Heritage for the Consell de Mallorca, the island's governing council, alleges that the As Ever logo, prominently featured across American Riviera Orchard's website and promotional materials, is a blatant and undeniable copy of a centuries-old Mallorcan artisan symbol deeply embedded in the island's cultural heritage. Alvarez, a respected figure in Mallorca's cultural preservation circles, has not minced words in her condemnation of Markle's alleged infringement. This is not simply a matter of similar design, Alvarez stated in a fiery press conference held just hours after the lawsuit was filed, her voice ringing with righteous indignation. This is a deliberate and disrespectful appropriation of our island's identity, our artistic legacy. For centuries, this symbol, or symbols virtually indistinguishable from As Ever, has represented the craftsmanship, the dedication, and the soul of Mallorca. It is woven into our history, etched into our architecture, and passed down through generations of artisans. For Ms. Markle to simply pluck this symbol, repackage it, and claim it as her own for commercial gain is not only legally reprehensible, it is morally bankrupt. Alvarez's passionate address, broadcast live across Spanish national television and streamed globally online, immediately ignited a firestorm of public outrage, particularly within Mallorca itself. Images of the As Ever logo juxtaposed with historical Mallorcan artisan symbols flooded social media, the visual similarities stark and undeniable, fueling accusations of cultural theft and corporate greed against the Duchess. The As Ever logo, the subject of this escalating legal battle, is indeed deceptively simple in its design, yet, according to Mallorcan officials, profoundly symbolic in its historical context. It features two intertwined olive branches, elegantly curving to form a stylized A and E, the initials of American Riviera Orchard. While seemingly innocuous to the casual observer, Alvarez and her team of cultural historians argue that this design is an almost verbatim replica of a symbol frequently used by Mallorcan olive oil producers and ceramic artisans dating back to the 17th century. These intertwined olive branches, explained Dr. Rafael Serra, a leading Mallorcan historian specializing in artisan traditions, in a televised interview, are not merely decorative elements. They represent the lifeblood of our island, the olive tree, which has sustained us for millennia. The intertwining signifies the interconnectedness of our community, the passing down of skills and traditions from one generation to the next. To see this symbol, so deeply meaningful to us, repurposed as a mere branding tool for a celebrity's commercial venture is deeply offensive. Dr. Serra further elaborated that variations of this intertwined olive branch motif are found throughout Mallorca, adorning ancient pottery, woven into traditional textiles, and even carved into the facades of historic buildings, serving as a silent yet powerful emblem of the island's cultural identity. The lawsuit meticulously details this historical usage, presenting photographic evidence and expert testimonies to demonstrate the deep roots of the symbol within Mallorcan heritage, aiming to establish beyond reasonable doubt that the As Ever logo is not an original creation, but a misappropriation of pre-existing cultural property. The timing of this lawsuit could not be more detrimental for Meghan Markle and American Riviera Orchard. The brand, launched with much fanfare and meticulously orchestrated publicity just months prior, was poised to capitalize on Markle's global celebrity and tap into the lucrative lifestyle market. Initial product announcements, ranging from artisanal jams and gourmet dog biscuits to linen napkins and scented candles, generated significant buzz and pre-orders, fueling predictions of a multi-million-dollar empire in the making. However, the copyright lawsuit has thrown a significant wrench into these carefully laid plans, casting a dark shadow over the brand's image and raising serious questions about its ethical foundation. Consumers, increasingly attuned to issues of cultural appropriation and ethical sourcing, are already expressing their outrage online, with calls for boycotts and demands for accountability flooding social media platforms.